Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back. Let me put on some music for like a minute or two and let people have an opportunity to get up in here. Okay? Let me get some stuff together. Hold on. Okay, a little better. A little better. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Monday, a great start to their week. You know, y'all know the vibes. Hope everyone is having a great week. Okay, I know. Wow. Shout out to the subs. Shout out to the subs. Okay, people. Thank y'all all for being here. Okay, 2 minutes pass. I'm gonna turn the music off. Hold on. How is everyone doing? I missed y'all. Can I say that? I missed y'all. To be, well, you see, I'm not on screen. Y'all know I have issues with my eyes. I'm getting older, y'all. Y'all already know I've been damn near blind since I was a baby. Last week was horrible for me. Yeah, it was horrible for me. I literally was in my bed under the sheet, blocking out every little bit of light. I got to go back to see my retina specialist like ASAP. But I'm here. I'm here. The light don't work for me. You could like the computers. I tried to come on here when it was like Friday, because normally like 2-3 days, I'll be okay. I still have my glasses on. My vision is still a little messed up. The light messing with me. I just ran outside and like it kicked my butt. Okay. Shout out to my kid being off last week. So I didn't have to go and walk the dog and, deal with that. But like it kicked my butt to be able to even just get up and go outside into that goddamn sunlight last week. Okay. So it is what it is. I'm here. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on screen, but we're gonna have the little talking head for now. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna have the talking head for now. You know what I forgot to do? Hold on. I ain't been on here in a week. I completely forgot. Anyway, so I just want to, like I said, I ain't really been online because the television screen been messing with my eyes. I turned that down. I done turned my phone brightness down to damn near zero. And I've only seen a couple of the bullshit that's been going on these YouTube streets. I've been listening because I can hear. But what is going on? I want to catch up on what's happened last week, what's going on this week. And I mean, what happened last week over the weekend, whatever is clever, so we can catch up, so I can be 1,000% aware of what the hell is going on. Hold on. Like I said, I would come on, but I have my glasses on. Y'all already know I can't put my contacts on right now. And I don't like coming on here with my glasses too much, because Well, I don't have an issue with my glasses, but other people do, so whatever. So where are we going to start? We're going to start. I think I want to talk a little bit about Jaguar and Legina. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about that because we're back to foolishness. Well, there was never not on foolishness, but it's been back on. And I guess we'll hit up on site or these Instagram blogs to see what has actually been going on, so I can do a real quick catch up today. And so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this intro. Right? Try some sort of normality. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. Get back to some sort of normality. I'm going to drop this intro. Shout out to all the subscribers. Hold on. Shout out to all the subscribers who have been hitting me up. Shout out to Sharita. Shout out to Bonnie. Shout out to, the subs who hit me up to see how I was doing. I know a lot of y'all sent messages. Like I said, I ain't open under the Instagram, the light, child. So I'll try to get to those today. Shout out to everybody who's been hitting me up and seeing how I have been. It's been, y'all know, I try not to complain, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm about to be one of these talking head people for at least like the next couple of days. Y'all are used to it, okay? Yeah. So let me drop this intro and we're gonna go ahead and get on with the rest of today's show. Oh, I've seen some people hit me up. Hey, Lola, I just saw your message. I'm literally looking at this right now. Miss Kitty, Denise, Kay, Chanel, Mahogany. Thank you, everybody, for hitting me up. Quana, Val. Yeah. Like I said, it'll be all right. I'm used to this shit. I'm used to things acting stupid. So where are we gonna start? Okay, so where are we gonna start? It's been so much foolishness that I've been okay. So do we want to start with Legina? No. You know what I actually want to start with? Yesterday, because yesterday I started being able to like really look at stuff instead of listening, right? Y'all, why the hell? I don't know. No, you know who it was? It was Couture Bay. She said something. She wrote a comment about this video, right? From this girl. I think her name was like Cerebral or something. So I clicked on it because I'm like, what's going on? Because, it was about Paris. The girl was talking about Paris, Milan. I ain't got no issues with Paris. I like Paris. So I'm like, what the heck is happening in these Black women empowerment streets, y'all? What is going on? So I clicked on the video, y'all. Oh my God. So she going in. Then I saw Paris got on last night. She going in. Then I went back and Cerebral took her videos down. Child, I know what the frick was happening. I think I've watched that girl. I think I've seen her channel before. I'm not really subscribed to her or anything like that. But basically she felt like, I guess somebody was talking about her because she wanted a laptop or some shit. And what? Like, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just don't understand why we always gotta have, and this is me talking when the last video I made was the Tanya TKO and the angry biracial video. And I recognized that, I was saying a little bit of something, but it's not personal, right? I don't have no personal issues with nobody on here, really. But I just felt like it's like animosity. I don't understand why it got to be so much personal smoke. Can I just say, I don't understand why it got to be so much personal smoke. Everybody is not, listen, everybody is on their own lane. That's how I see it. Everybody is on their own lane. Everybody got their own followers. Everybody like to watch whoever they watch for whatever reason. Certain people are just, I guess get more views and get more subscribers at certain points. It does not mean that, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what the underlying drama is, because like I said, I was going back and forth with watching it because I really can't watch too hard. But that shit blew my mind yesterday. I said, look, on this God-fearing Sunday, we beefing about a laptop, about thinking somebody talking about us, when in my opinion, it's like, if you don't y'all know how I am. If somebody's talking about me, I don't give a fuck. If you ain't at least going, that's what I thought was crazy. Cause like, I'm like, you got to put a stamp on somebody's name. If somebody don't put a stamp on your name, that's how I feel. If you're saying something about somebody, you got to say their name. Don't be like, oh, this YouTuber. Say their name. So if somebody did not say your name, you ain't talking about me, sis. You talking around me. You talking whatever. And then I guess Cerebral was like, oh, somebody said her something. A lot of y'all know I love my subs, but a lot of subscribers can be messy as hell. I'm not so much, just in general, right? They just want drama, whatever. Let's not act like subscribers weren't out here, fighting content creators and sending them to jail over Wiley and shit like 2 years ago. Let's not act like that it happened. But I'm like, somebody sent her something that was, I don't know, it was a thumbnail, and it says, I think I said some shit Rebro. I don't know, girls, but I was just like, what is, but if she's talking about you and if she's saying that Paris was talking about her, but other people were saying that she was talking, it might have been someone else she was talking about. I thought she was talking about the Taz guy and the girl Naya, because I don't think they get along too well, and they kind of always, in my opinion, always throwing shots. But again, I don't know. I don't really be into the drama like that. But if you don't know for a fact that somebody talking about you, right? If they don't my thing is, if somebody don't put on my name, if they don't say the Jovi, like, you ain't talking about me. You talking around me. You ain't got you ain't say my name. So whatever, bitch, I ain't got to talk about you. But she did. She was like, Paris. And then Paris came on and and just went off on her. I think she did like 3 lives. Mind you, I did not watch any of the lives whole through because I just couldn't. I probably watched more of the Cerebral, I think that's her name, Cerebral video. I probably watched like a good 30 minutes of her video, or listened to it. I will say, and I probably watched like 15 minutes of like Paris video. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like back and forth, like what the hell is happening? But I do know that at the end of the day, I think that the girl Cerebral took the videos down, or she privatized them or whatever. And but my thing is, if you're gonna say something about somebody, stick to it. Just stick to it. Leave that shit up there. Leave that shit up there. Just leave it up there, because once we there with it. I still don't know exactly what the smoke is about. Honestly, about a computer, about people not liking each other, about I don't know, about light skin privilege. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the smoke is about, the long-term smoke, the calling into the show and cussing her out, and she's gonna hang up, and like, it just sounds so all over the place. I did not fully grasp what the freaking smoke was about. So yeah, that was interesting. I'm gonna say that it was interesting. I'm still trying to figure it out. Hold on. Okay, that's what I thought. Mahong. I just said, let me look at some of these comments. That's what I thought. I'm like, it seems like a bunch of messy subs doing shit. And it is what it is. Your sub's gonna hold you down. Your sub's gonna take anything that somebody y'all have done it. Y'all have done it. Oh, this person talking about you. And what do I tell y'all? I said, I'll fuck them. Even if they put a name on it, I'll fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care. It is what it is. It ain't that serious. Whatever. You know, and again, if it is that serious, my opinion is, if that is that serious and these subs got you all upset that now you responding, you need to keep that same energy. You need to keep that same energy and let that shit live, because I didn't know what was happening, but I knew it was some shit that was about to go down. That's all I knew. I was like, oh, I saw Couture was like, I was like, what is happening right now? And when I clicked on that video, I was like, I don't. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Shout out to Sharita. Thank you so much for the donation. She sent me $10. I think it was I don't remember what it was, girl. I've been like half in and out of sleep the whole week. But you did send me something. I think it was like Friday. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Like I said, shout out to everybody who's been reaching out to me and trying to make sure I'm okay. Like I said, I'm really just trying to make my eyes rest. Like, for real. It's the strain, it's the stress. I don't know. I'm gonna see my retinal specialist like as soon as I get my appointment in. But you know, y'all know the vibes. Anyway. So she said it's ridiculous. I love Cerebra. I didn't know, like, I'm not gonna say, I think I might have seen her a couple of times before. I don't watch her. The only way that even came into my timeline was because of Couture, and I was watching Couture. Y'all know I love Couture, so I be watching her stuff. So I see a lot of her community posts and stuff. So that's the way I saw it, and I clicked on it because I was like, "What is happening?" You know? And I was like, "Oh, I know this was gonna be smoke." So then I watched like maybe 20 minutes, a half an hour, probably like closer to a half an hour of the content to see what exactly was happening. But I still could not gather exactly what the smoke was about. Everyone does not have to be best friends up on here. We are not, like, for the most part, we are freaking co-workers at the end of the day. Some people might be closer than others. And some people you can just be neutral with. It's not that I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I felt like it was certain parts where she was like, Paris says she only cool with like 2 YouTubers and the rest, who cares? If someone, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it does, at the end of the day, who gives a shit? If somebody likes you or somebody doesn't like you, or if somebody like, or if you needed a laptop, shit happens. I donated money to my freaking neighbor the other week. Things happen. I raised money for a laptop in our first freaking year. Y'all remember that? I sure do. Things happen at the end of the day. And if someone else want to say anything about that, who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, who gives a fuck? That's how I feel. I don't understand. We big and grown. We're not like 15. We're not like my daughter's age. We're big and freaking grown. So I'm still trying to figure out what the hell was happening. But, you know, I guess it was interesting. That's all I'm going to say. It was interesting, to say the least. Hold on. Thank you, Sharita. She said it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I'm still trying to figure out what was happening, but one thing I am able to tell you is it was ridiculous. Yeah, a lot of people, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you are asking your subscribers for, you know, hey, I'm trying to donate for this, so I'm trying to get up money to get me a new laptop, a new lens, a new computer, a new just whatever, a new, like, hey, I'm not starting the show until y'all donate. There's a lot of male creators who do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of creators who do. It is what it is. It don't take nothing off, to me, in my opinion. It don't matter to me what other people do. I ain't gonna say, oh, I'm not mad at them. I look at them like, shit, well, maybe I should do some shit like that. You know, I'm not mad at them because they trying to build up money to get whatever the frick they want. It is what it is. We don't work for free. And we already know the black women empowerment, the tearing down of the women, YouTube gets a lot more smoke and a lot more contributions and a lot more funds than the women empowerment movement. So if someone just says, hey, I'm trying to raise this money for this, all that other shit, in my opinion, doesn't even matter. All that other stuff doesn't even matter. She said another creator who Paris was beefing with was asking for a laptop around the same time. Well, they got smoke. Let them have smoke. And she said, because of timing, Cerebral thought it was about her. And to be honest, I thought so too. I feel you, but at the end of the day, hit her. If you feel that, I don't know. I don't care. If I'm just gonna be like, oh, somebody want to talk shit about some things that I do, at the end of the day, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. That's it. But maybe I'm a different type of beast. I'm a freaking Scorpio. I should be like, I act like I ain't never known you a day in my life. It's okay. I don't know. But I do recognize that everybody ain't like me, and some people want to address the bullshit. A lot of times I just be like, oh, fuck it. I think it gives too much energy. Personally, I think it gives too much energy, and it gives because I ain't throwing. I'm just saying in general. Me personally, but I believe that just like with men or whatever, you don't give that much attention to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, that's what I think. I don't need closure. Like closure for what? If you could get it, that's cool. But am I going to be, crying? Or what happened? At the end of the day, what does that mean? If a person, a man, a woman, a friend, or another content creator have an issue, they whatever, fuck them. At the end of the day, it is what it is. What am I begging for understanding for? What do I need that for? You know what I'm saying? For what? Because now it looked like more than it was. Because I don't think it was supposed to come off like, oh, I'm upset or jealous because, I don't know. But it looks like more than what it was. And like the Scorpio in me just can't allow somebody to feel that they got one up on me like that. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. She said, I ain't gonna lie, watch her, and she says certain things that have me questioning and act like she didn't say anything after being called out. I do think, like I said, I don't watch her. I don't really know her. I think I may have seen her once. I watched the part where Paris was like, yeah, she was on some bullshit before, and now she's trying to clean up. And that sparked something with me. But I don't know. I might have seen a video 2 years ago or 3 years ago and was like, oh, okay, I ain't subscribing or whatever. But maybe, I don't know. I don't see the point. It was very dumb, and personal shots were thrown at Paris' marriage, her husband, and other things. For what? For why? I don't understand. For why? I just think that's messy. I just think it's messy, and I think for what? Because you thought somebody was talking about you wanting to raise money for a laptop. People want to talk about you regardless of whatever you're doing. People want to talk about you for anything. That's how people are. Someone on here is going to talk about some shit. Okay? They're going to talk about some shit. When I was freaking, it is what it is. Like, you can't, personally, I think you can't allow lesson learn. That's how I feel. Lesson learn. You can't allow things like that or people's opinions to get you in an uproar, because you always going to be in an uproar. But maybe that's just me and my mean ass Scorpio ways. But I tell you one thing, it keeps me out of so much smoke. I don't care. Sometimes you just gotta be like, all right, whatever. At the end of the day, cool. All right, so let's move on. So where are we moving to? Okay, because we on here early as shit. That's how y'all know I missed y'all. I went outside. I had to go do something because, like I said, we got to get this moving going. So I had to go to this thing, and I had to come, and I came back, and I was like, we going live right now. I ain't waiting to noon. Right now. I ain't even have enough. Well, yeah, no. Anyway. Okay. Let's talk about Jaguar. Let's talk about Jaguar. Girl, I block people for being rude on my channel. My subs do. I'm just tell y'all from now. I ain't been here for a week, but we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Not on my channel. You can do it on other people's channel. Not on here. All right. Let's talk about Jaguar Wright. She said she's so sick of Jaguar. Okay. I always talk, listen, if you've been here long enough, you know I always talk about signs. Ain't a day go by where we don't at least talk about at least 2 signs on the show. Okay, so all right, maybe I'm being sensitive because I ain't been here in a week. Anyway, my bad. Jaguar. I'm sick of it too. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. We back to the same bullshit. We knew that shit was gonna happen. Now people talk like, what the hell? So shout out to Sean Davy Way. Because I think last week he was like, I did not intend for none of this to happen. Well, I really don't think he did. When he first initially interviewed Angela. When he first now it's starting to come together. Okay. You know what? Well, you know, I always believe my moms and my normal subs. So, but it gave me that vibe yesterday. I ain't gonna hold you. It gave me that vibe. That's how I was like, what in the hell is happening? I'm like, so is she mad that the brown skinned girl got a husband? I don't know. I don't know, girls. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about Jaguar and Legina / Angela / Miss African / Aaliyah daughter / back forth and forth. Okay, listen. So Sean was like, I wash my hands. I didn't mean this. He's like, you can, like, the reality is schizophrenic people are mentally ill. It is what it is. They're mentally ill. And you don't know, and I told y'all already, you don't know what they are capable of doing. I have people in my family who is like that, who I don't even mess with no more because the reality is you don't know when somebody's going through an episode or whatever the thing is. That's why they're considered crazy. That's why, you know, you can get out of, you know, crazy people can get out of taking people out convictions. Y'all know what I mean by that. We don't want to say the M word yet. I still got a good 5 minutes before I can say those words. Taking people out, you know, things and get put in a crazy house and all of this shit because it's real. You know, we have to recognize that mental illness is some real shit. It's not, oh, they playing crazy. You know, a lot of people are freaking crazy. And if somebody is like whole schizophrenic and they pop, Jaguar is a lot of things. And we know she's manipulative. She got her own mental situations going on. But at least we know who Jaguar is, right? Jaguar been around since the 90s. We know who the frick she is. We know her issues. We know she think, what's his name? what the heck? The old man, Barry, is it Barry Gordy? I don't remember, child. We know she think he after her. We know the vibes. We know what's going on. We know we know her history. We know what it is. Regina popped out of nowhere. We don't know nothing about her. We don't know how far she would go. Jaguar put on the bus. I don't know what's happening. She came in the car. She came down to Texas with Jaguar and her husband is. My mama told me, I learned a long time ago, you don't bring women into your house. It was bad enough when she brought in Mr. What's his name? Little light-skinned fella that used to be in the Nature Boy camp. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It was bad enough when she brought him in the house. It's like you're all good until you bring in these outside influences, especially when you have mental situations going on your damn self. But like I said, crazy people don't recognize that they're crazy, right? They don't comprehend. They don't. If you find a crazy person that comprehends that they're crazy, then maybe something can be done. Then maybe, you can deal with that. I cannot deal with people with mental illness who do not comprehend or refuse to acknowledge that they have mental illness. You can deal with a bipolar person, even in your family, if they can be like real rap, but like, yeah, I'm bipolar, I'm schizophrenic, I know my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at least they can recognize that in themselves, which is some hope of them, having some self-awareness of it all. But you cannot deal with people who do not see their own shit. Why is there, hold on, y'all hear that? I don't know where the police going, child. They passed though. Okay, I just can't deal with it. Jaguar, in my opinion, she don't want to recognize her own shit for what it is. Fine. That's what you want to do, but that's what you want to be, cool. I guess ain't nobody could tell you to, your only person who have to deal with her at this point is Gumba, until he decides he don't want to no more. And I don't know, y'all. But nonetheless, she over there. I saw a video. It was like they was at lunch or some shit. They was at a Chinese restaurant, right? And it wasn't on Jaguar's channel. Somebody else made a video, right? And I saw a little bit of it yesterday. They was at a Chinese restaurant. You know how people post the little clips of the stuff. And she's going on, Jaguar, going on and on and on and on and on about her husband. Like, I can't deal with shit like that. You saw it all on Regina's face. Yeah, And I just want to, what the fuck is up with her? Oh, God. Here I go. What was up or is up or going on with Legina's presentation? Not even, again, I'm not talking about what she looked like, because I don't think she's an ugly girl. Okay. I think she needs to take care of herself a little bit more, but I can see that she's not an ugly girl if she like put effort into herself. But she really don't. Like, she had on this wig that I didn't know what was happening. And I have bad wig days on occasion, but like, I didn't know what was happening. The whole ensemble was like, I'm trying to be something that I'm not. And I don't like that. I think we need to live in who we are. I respect the fact that Jaguar walking around with her hair, her signature cut. I think it's nice. I think it's cute. I think that, anyway, what is going on with Jaguar and Legina? I heard on the YouTube streets, we talk about the YouTube streets, that it may be something of a sexual tension, which I hope not. Because it would be really weird, because it is, in my opinion, of Jaguar's big and grown. Okay, she's in her late 40s, or 50. I don't know. She's in her late 40s. She's older than me. And Legina's like 20 something, 28, 20 something like that. Her mom already came out saying that she's not Aaliyah's daughter. This is just crazy. We already knew that from jump, So I still don't comprehend what is going on. She's over there, like she's attempting to, like, you don't interfere with people's marriages. And I said that Solar, that was his name. Good, thank y'all. You don't interfere with people's marriages. And I think she needs to get the hell out of their house. Can I be real? I don't think you should be shacked up, lacked up in somebody's house who has a husband or a man. I don't. Not one bit. Not one bit. They have a husband or a man. I don't think you should be doing that. We big and grown. You're an adult. She had a place to stay. She should have went back there. If anything, like when she was talking about, hey, Bonnie, thank you so much. I saw that you literally sent me that message while I was setting up this live. I could hardly read the damn thing, but I did kind of see what you were showing me, something about Whitney Houston. I will get into that in another video. So shout out, like I said, shout out to everybody who was hitting me up. What was I saying before? You don't go into people's house. That's what I know I was saying. You do not move into a man and a woman's house because it's gonna cause some sort of strife. You know, she needs to deal when Jaguar has her issues. I'm not saying Gumba don't have his issues. I don't know their freaking marriage, but I know that their marriage seems very calm when other people aren't around to feed into the bowl of the mental issues, to feed into the shit. We don't know people's lives. You show up into their life, you there a week and a half, and you all up in business that don't concern you, like that dude Solar. You all up in shit that don't concern you because they've been together and married for years, and you show up 10 days and you think you know what you're gonna know, and you need to mind your business. It is not your marriage. It is not your freaking business. So mind it. That's how I feel about it. Like I said, I don't know exactly what's going on. They was in Texas, then Louisiana. They just riding through the South. They just going running from who? I don't know. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. She was talking about she had to leave. This is the gas. This is the gas of it all. She gotta leave Detroit. Because she thought people were after her, looking at her, whatever. Let me tell you something. You went on TikTok. Detroit. Ain't Aaliyah from Detroit? Was from Detroit? I'm not sure. You went on TikTok and then on Sean Davy Way's show, Sean got a big audience, okay? He has a big audience. You was on TikTok talking about you was Aaliyah's daughter. You all over the shade rooms. You all over everywhere. Of course, when people see you in the street, they're going to be looking. They ain't stalking you or harass you. If I saw it in the street, I would look. I'd be like, oh, that's that girl who thinks she Aaliyah's daughter. Oh, my gosh. Let's not pretend like that's not what it was. But the mental illness of it all or the clout chase of it all, I don't know at this point. It's half mental illness, half clout chase, because she's been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and schizophrenia is what I see. Okay? So it might be half and half. It might be all. She might really live in this delusion of this is what it is. She might be getting, this is as much, child, this is probably as much attention and just attention that Angela, that's her freaking name, that Angela has gotten in her whole freaking life. Okay, this is as much attention. People want to know what I'm doing. People care about. No, it's like a carnival show. It's like a carnival show, and I don't think it's gonna end well. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Hold on, I have to enlarge these comments. That the generation after will talk about you. Hold on, let's go up a little bit. Hold up. I gotta move back. I hope y'all can hear me. I have to move back from the screen. Mahogany said, pay attention. I'll let shit slide. She said, I think Jag has mental conditions and she plays on it too. And it's mental dysfunction and evilness makes. Yeah, okay. Because like I said, both of them, I believe 1000% have mental situations going on. Okay, Jaguar might have some meanness stacked up in her, on some might what you might call evil intent or just mischief. Let's call it mischief. I don't want to say evil, but let's call it mischief. She want to keep it going. She want to keep the attention popping, right? And Angela, um, is more of, in my opinion, it's all my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. It's more of a mental situation of yes, schizophrenia, of course. And I think Jaguar is bipolar. I don't know. I don't really know, but I think she's bipolar and she, is mischievous. I think Legina is schizophrenic and she's a clout chaser because this is the most attention she has ever received in her life, and yeah, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. When everyone talks about her saying it because this is all for money, but serious mental issues. Yeah, this is all for. I think Jaguar. She's trying to get that money. She's trying to get that money, and it's like, okay, I get it. I get it. Hold on. I get it. She's driving from state to state. I thought her car exploded or something crap like that, didn't it? I don't know, child. I try not to. I really try not to. I really try not to like get too invested in what the hell is going on because, like I said, it's a mental disturbance. So it's like I don't want to because once you continue to play into it, yeah. She said Gomba rolled his eyes at her too. I know he is just like, it gotta suck to be married to someone who has mental illness like that. You love them, and you trying and and it to me that's how it looked like. And they just keep, and you know what's so crazy? Because the day come where he ever say, "Oh, I'm done," and he like leave her. It ain't. I don't think it's gonna be good for her. I think he brings stability. I think, he makes sure things, I don't know. I think he brings some rationale into the shit. I don't know if it'll be great if it's just her driving around the country, or her and Legina driving around the country. I don't see that having a good outcome. Especially when you have people getting on her pages and Cash App shut down. They shut down her Cash App? Oh shit. Somebody said she from Zombie Apocalypse. Y'all crazy as hell. She said it's the fact that non-clout chasing people don't typically go live every time they argue with someone. For me, that's just really annoying. That's what I'm saying. I literally watched it. I watched it for like 10 minutes. She was arguing with the Chinese lady at the Chinese restaurant, and and I'm just like, why is you telling this little girl all your big ass damn near 50-year-old business? That's what I felt. Like, you don't know her. You're meeting her. I don't even know why you brought her out there, but okay. But why are you? Because it's like you're trying to make people pick sides when y'all are supposed to be on the same side. Y'all are married. She said, I think Jazz tried to jazz her up for that interview. I don't know. I ain't like it. The whole look was not the look. The whole look was not the look. I didn't like it. I didn't like the look. She, and I don't, like I said, I personally don't think Angela is ugly. I think she has grown up in a world that told her she was. She don't know how to be comfortable and to be in who she's supposed to be, right? Like, girl, do something with your hair. An exfoliation won't hurt. Moisturizer and serums are a beautiful thing. Get your skin looking like gloweth. We are dark skin. That is real easy to do. But to try, I think a lot of the times when, especially dark skinned women, when we don't love ourselves or people have taught us not to love ourselves, we try to cover up our dark skin with bullshit. Like that dumbass wig she had on. The whole outfit, the outfits be killing me. And not like actually taking care of yourself, because what I guess in a lot of people's minds is, what's the point of taking care of myself? I ain't cute anyway. Because the world told you that, instead of just, I don't know. That's me. That's my opinion. I ain't gonna hold you. The first thing I think is like, she needs an exfoliation, some serums, some good skin moisturizer, and facial moisturizer, and, to believe in herself. Put your back up. Fix your posture. You know what I'm saying? Do something with your hair, or at least if you're going to get a wig, don't make it look like that plastic shit. Get you a big old afro wig if you just gonna get a wig. You know what I'm saying? Not that white girl wig bullshit, plasticky looking bullshit. Show up and show out, and don't try to, I don't know, cover. I don't know what the hell is going on. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't know what the look was, what was going on. I didn't know why. I just didn't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't know. I don't know. Oh, it's the buy of it all. Like I told you, I thought with the show loss, listen, you play all these games if you want to. We'll see what happens. She said that little girl mind is not there. That's what I'm saying. Don't engage in the field with people marriages. Let people, they are married, let them be married. They are married, let them be married. I ain't gonna hold you. What? She said, I heard on these YouTube streams that some popular witch or voodoo doctor put something on her talking about take my name out the jar, witch. I don't believe that either. Because she been acting like this for years. So I don't believe that either. That naming in that jar forever then. Jag showed a video where she showed 2 pow-pows and a knife. Girl, no. Listen. Crazy begets crazy. I think if when shit go down, Legina was looking too blank-ish for me. When things, like, I don't know. She looked like that type that, like, it'd be real calm until it's not. It'd be real calm until it's not. They want to run from who? Ain't nobody looking for them. From who? Nobody is looking for them. It's a delusion. Nobody is looking for them. I'm sorry, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. She thinks she crazy, and she done met crazy, and she don't even know it. Jaguar had running her mouth. The whole blankness of her face should tell you that she go blank sometimes. People who go blank like that, they scare me. They scare me. You don't know what's going on. She quiet. She telling you the story. She real quiet. You know what you got to worry about? You got to worry about them quiet people. A motherfucker like, I run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? A person who run their mouth, cool. A person who quiet, you don't know what the hell is going on in their head. Person who all this shit is going on and they hush. They too hush. You don't know the kind of dysfunctional, murderous bullshit that's going on in their mind. Mahogany said, I don't believe Solar really left the scene. Probably not. He probably in a back somewhere, child. Something is not right. I believe Jaguar had this girl hostage. Because the girl probably is like, I can't go back home. She went too far now. What happened, dog? What's wrong? What's wrong? All right, calm down. I gave you food. I'm working. Back up. I walked them and I gave them food before I came on here. You need to chill out. She says, somebody says she owes the Doughboy in Texas. That's why she's on a run. It's a whole lot going on. Wasn't she just in Texas? She been running, though. She been on the run from this imaginal people who were Barry Gordy's of the world. Was it Barry Gordy? I cannot remember. But who she thinks is like after her. These niggas don't have that. Like I'm not saying that they are not somebody, of course, but they in 2023 they ain't got that much power. And if they chasing you for what? At the end of the day, for what? For what? She said it sounded like her family were annoyed by all of this. They are concerned because their child, sister, cousin, whatever, is mentally ill and out here in these streets. Because God knows what is actually happening in the background. They're like, what the hell? Because she, and they probably dealing with the fact that, oh, I wasn't nice to my kid, and she's mentally effed up now. Because I think, they probably weren't the nicest to the girl. And she's mentally effed up now. And now look at what's going on. She said, I think Jag is setting up Gumba's deletion by saying her husband pistol whipped her. Child, did we see Jaguar? You know what a pistol whip gonna do? You know how that's gonna bust your shit? Do you know how that's gonna bust your shit? And she probably is setting it up. She probably is setting it up. But she ain't gonna get away with it. She ain't gonna get away with it. She going to jail. Or she probably trying to set, oh shit, I just had an idea, child. She probably trying to set it up that LaGina do it. That's why she be setting up these people. Oh, is that the case? Y'all, allegedly. Where is the wood? Allegedly. Oh, y'all giving me ideas. It making sense. Cause she be setting a situation up that like maybe so somebody else could do it. How much life insurance is involved? That's the question. How much life insurance is involved? I don't trust people like that. Cause like I said, you gotta watch yourself with mentally ill people because the rationale is not there. She said, did you see that girl face when she was trying? I didn't watch the whole video. I saw up until like when they got the soup, the egg drop soup. And then I was like, let me get the hell out of here. I was like, I'm not doing this shit. Oh my God, I'm not doing this shit. Yes, crazy as hell. And again, y'all giving me ideas. That's probably what the Solar was about. The Solar was probably ain't gonna go that far because he's scared. But Angela's mentally ill. You feed her your information. That's how these crazy people do. You feed the other person the information, and you try. I watched enough. Okay. I watched enough murder mysteries and situations like that to know, people do that. You feed them the information, and you get them to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. You get somebody else to do it. So you aren't responsible. So you could try to claim you're not responsible. You didn't do it. So you could get the life insurance, right? Because I don't know if it's like, even if you want to claim self-defense, I think you'll lose the life insurance. Listen to us like we know what's going on. But even if you was claiming self-defense, I think you would lose the life insurance. No? Maybe. Bonnie said Angela's family said she just got out the hospital before she linked with Jag. Of course she did. Because she's still going through a manic episode. She said, Bonnie also said Jag has mental issues, but very calculated and manipulative. Yeah. She said she got a new car. Well, them cash apps, child. I do think that. I think that 100%. I do recognize, I'm like, he love her, and damn. Like, he love her, and And yeah, he got shit going on with him too, because you wouldn't, self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Self-preservation. I love you and all of that, but especially men. Men have, men are less emotional than a lot of women. So, they will recognize the self-preservation of it all. She's dangerous. As in she trying to put me out. She trying to get somebody to put me out. She trying to set me up. Or maybe he's just blinded by his love for her and don't think she'll go that far. But listen, people go that far every day. We watch them snap episodes. We watch people go that far every freaking day. She said somebody said it was repo. The fire was a lie. Oh, y'all are killing me. Yes, please don't forget to donate to my channel. We don't work for free. Hit that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. I love them thumbs up button, because when you hit that thumbs up button, it tells YouTube that y'all are watching, girl. And if you're watching, maybe they need to show other people that they should be watching too. Okay. Where we at now? Yeah, he probably think if he leave her, something gonna happen to her. But again, just like a woman, because again, abuse goes both ways. Just like a woman who is in an abusive relationship, he need me, she needs me, because like I said, I don't see it going good if he's not around. Even though I think all of them have mental issues, I think Jaguar, it'll go really, really bad for her if he's not there. And she don't, again, crazy people don't recognize that they're crazy a lot of the times. And they don't, they don't see, she don't see it. I do. Yeah, he knows that. Girl, it did. The wig hurt my feeling. The outfit hurt my feeling. Like, her face was greasy as hell. Not gloweth. Okay, not gloweth like us chocolate girls should be. Not gloweth, just like you had slathered on Vaseline or some shit. Like, this is the 80s. Like, no, baby. Like, I did not like it. I'm like, y'all know how I am about skin. Oh, shout out to my Amazon shop. Okay, Amazon, it's in the description. Y'all want to know what I use for my skincare? It's down in the Amazon shop. Okay, the gloweth of it all right? She needs some toner in her life, some serum in her life. Okay, we need to tone that skin, because you see, it's clear. Her skin is clear, but it's like she don't take care of it. It's clear because of, a lot of us just have beautiful clear skin. It is what it is. But she needs some toner in her life. She needs an exfoliation, a real good one to start with. But at least like once a week, scrub that freaking skin, get them pores together. She needs some good face cream in her life. Okay, she needs some what do you call it? What the frick is it called? I'm about to look at my damn fridge to get the name. Essence. My bad. She needs, as soon as I went in the fridge to get it, the name came to me. She needs some essence in her life and a nice little moisturizer. That's all she really needs. Get that shit together. Okay, get your skin together. And not with that wig. I cannot. I don't know. Don't have people because it make you look crazier. Make you look like them black girls who hate being black. It's not the move. She's telling what? Sharita says she's telling her so she can get her emotionally involved. I know, it's the manipulation of it all. And she'll put her up to orphan Gumba. It's almost work with Solar. The setup is for real. I'm a writer, so it could be my imagination. No, girl. As soon as y'all said that, it started clicking with me. And y'all know I am a 1 + 1 = 2 as person. Okay? I ain't invested in none of this shit. I ain't friends with none of these people. I ain't invested in none of this shit. And that's looking like what it could be. Because when it was so long, I was saying the same. I was saying like, what? This is something wrong here. And now this is extra something wrong here. Something wrong here, y'all. Let's get the schizophrenic girl. Let's get the girl, have her looking even, let's go live with her, have her looking with the blank face all the time. You know what I'm saying? She out here talking about she Aaliyah's daughter. She crazy. She just left the crazy house. This is a freaking movie. This is a Lifetime movie if I ain't never seen one. If I ain't never seen one before, this is a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. She gonna be like, I love Jag, and then bam. Child, that's right. That's why I be working on my skin. I already said I'm going to get me my membership back to the gym, and I'm going back to the gym because y'all, we need to have a one-on-one conversation, probably with just my members, that we have to talk about some shit that really messes with me. My eyesight messing with me, but there's something else that's messing with me even more. Because I know that regardless, if this even glaucoma, child, I could go get surgery for this shit. It'll fix. But something else is going on, and we need to talk about it because I don't know what the fuck is happening. We're going to talk about it in a members only live later. That's what we're going to talk about it, a members only live, because I want y'all to know, and I need some support because I'm getting older, bitches. I'm getting older. She says she's not, I don't see ugly in her. That's what I'm saying. When people, it's how she presented herself now, because like I said, when you don't think you pretty, when you don't think the world been telling you black and you ugly forever, you believe that shit. I don't live by those. Y'all already know. I ain't born like that. I ain't raised like that. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm ugly. That's just not what's happening. When you know what you is, you protrude that, right? When the world telling you ugly, it don't matter how cute you are. You will present like what people told you is. I don't think the girl ugly. That's my personal opinion. I'm sticking to it. Oh, I ain't gonna click on that one. Yes. Yep. And that's real shit. Low self-esteem and people clowning her. Like, ain't nobody can tell me I'm ugly. Like you lying. You know what I'm saying? But I can recognize that there's people out here, especially people with my complexion, that people will tell them that, and they believe that shit. And they live that shit, and they believe that shit their whole life, and they show up in the world like that, which makes them ugly. That's how I see it. That's how I see it, and I'm sticking to it. She said she had to pull out a Bible. She said, and the Gina talks to aliens. I think the Jag, listen, she thinks she crazy. She found crazier. And you know what I said? People who think narcissists, because Jaguar she narcissistic. You think you could control a situation. I don't think she could be able to control this situation, because Gumba might get put out of here and Jag might get put out of here. Like, when people blank stare like that girl be blank staring, sometimes you got to be aware, bro. She was asking for her suit while Jag was talking. Oh my, I didn't get Jag asking her about her marriage. Like she's only been there a week. She don't know shit about your marriage. She know what she see. She know what you, not even what she sees. She know what you telling her. Jay-Z after her. Why is anybody going to be after Jaguar? The reality is, even if somebody felt anything about any of the things Jaguar would say, Jaguar has made herself look uncredible. All you got to do is let her self-destruct. And Jay-Z or any Barry Gordy or anybody else who she thinks is after her have enough common sense to know But again, she don't, because she's mentally ill, so she thinks she's smarter than everybody. But all they gotta do is just sit back and watch her do it to herself. Just sit back and watch her do it to herself. That's it. She said, I will never let anyone send me to the hospital off some YouTube BS. LOL. Child, that's why Sean apologized. That was the last, I think that was the last video before I woke up and my eyes were just like, I couldn't see shit. He was like, I am so sorry. And I was like, I respected it. I respected it so much because like he brought it into the YouTube streets and it just snowballed. And it just snowballed really, really bad. Really, really bad. And it's still going really, really bad. And you don't want to be attached to that, to feel like, damn, because, I opened her up to a wider audience. I allowed her on my shit. So, to get a wider audience or whatever, hooked her up with actually conversing with Jaguar. And now look at the situation and it may get really, really, really dangerous, right? I think that's what we're showing is at with it right now. And I recognize that it's crazy as hell, y'all. It's crazy as hell. He recognized it. It's crazy as hell. Child. She said, yeah, Clive Davis. He don't want her. Clive is old as shit. Sitting up trying to get, like, for what? At the end of the day, who cares? Like I said, she is waiting on self-destruction. I feel you. And listen, I have a person or two in my family who is mentally in them situations. And I've said that. I've said, this person, their parent was up here, literally came up here during the middle of fucking COVID, y'all. Okay? And my aunt. Okay? And I love my aunt. I love all my aunts. But I love her. She older. She's older than my mom. Like in the middle of COVID, and she literally came up to New York to find him when like he's fine. Wherever the fuck he is, whatever the hell he doing, he's okay. But you might not be okay if you out here in the middle of COVID where everything was literally shut the fuck down. You up here trying to find him because you worried. You need to worry about yourself. And I respect her, the sister, and I tell you, I don't care. I'm not doing it. I don't want to be involved in it. I can respect someone who has mental issues and recognize I can work with you if you can recognize you have it. I can work with you if you are out here trying to help yourself, improve yourself. But if you stuck in your delusion and you don't even want to acknowledge that you are mentally ill to begin with, that is dangerous. And I can't do it because you personally is going to eat away at you. You keep trying to understand crazy will only make you crazy. I've said that many a times. Keep trying. You can't understand it because it's irrational. It's irrational. She needs to be worried about her kids and her job. And if Regina want to come back and go and get herself some help, I sis, no doubt. But if you want to be out here still living in a fantasy land because mommy and daddy were mean to us because they were immigrants and that's just the culture or whatever, or they were too busy working to actually really spend time with us, or this is how you manifest, that a molestation that might have happened. I don't know. And this is how you want to manifest it, and you won't even recognize the fact that, like, bro, you are mentally ill. If you can't see that, you can't help yourself, and I damn sure can't help you. Don't save her. He don't want to be saved. Because you're going to end up effed up, messed up, and they're fine still living in their fucking delusion. And they're fine still living in their delusion. Absolutely not. I understand. Yeah, I recognize it. Like, it's not like you don't care, but at what point when you're dealing with things like that, you've been dealing with things like that, you've been dealing with things like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It can be a lot. It can be a lot. And it's not just, oh, this chick, we are just new. We're new to this. We're new to her. You know, she's probably been like this since her teenage years. They're tired. I would be. They're tired. You trying to rationalize because you still, that's your family. You like, because you don't want to believe it. You still, you trying to talk to them and they going off on some fucking tangent that you can't even comprehend. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? What? They going off. I can't. I get it. She's emotionally. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. That's my opinion. I get it. She's doing it now. She called the cops on Jag. Who called the cops on Jag? What do y'all mean? Like right now? Like right now? Yes. Maybe. Probably. I think he sees the bullshit for what it is, but he feels guilty. He's like, because he know it ain't going to be good for her. He's probably like, even though like they all like got little mental things going on, he's the less mentally ill. He probably got like, I after heard her say PTSD, he was in the army or whatever. He probably got, shit going on with him too. Because you got to have shit going on with you to be in a relationship with that. Yes, I don't like that look. I didn't like it. I didn't like the hair. I didn't like the her skin. I didn't like what was going on. I didn't like it. It's like you trying, like I said, it's like you trying to cover. It's like you trying to hide. You're trying to hide underneath whatever. She said Jag sells us. Ooh, don't put that shit on your face. You do not put that thick ass shit on your beautiful skin. No. Mahogany said she has situations and she recognized her situations, and I got to respect that. You have to respect that when you recognize your shit and say, wait a minute, hold up, I'm having an episode. I'm doing too much. You gotta recognize yourself, because if you can't recognize yourself, that's dangerous. It's dangerous to you and everybody around you. Yes, that wig had me going. I was like, what in the what? She could have went to the plane and to the people's little Asians and got a $20, $30 wig that didn't look like that. Like, what you trying to look like? That's the gap. What the fuck is you trying to look like? Like some white girl that like, y'all, I just had, y'all, okay, this is for my girls in the back who be reading like I used to be reading. Y'all ever read The Bluest Eye? If y'all ever read The Bluest Eye, if you read The Bluest Eye, you get the vibes that I'm talking about. I don't like that. My daughter read that book. I had her read that book, and she was just taken aback. she didn't know people was like, my daughter ain't necessarily dumb. I made her read the book anyway. And she was just like, she didn't recognize that people are like that for real. People are like that in real life. In 2023, people are still like that. It's sad and it's effed up, and especially when mental illness and colorism is involved. She said, Gumba said he didn't pistol whip her. If he pistol whipped her, she'd have had her whole shit split. Let's stop playing. If he pistol whipped her, her shit would be split. I said egg drop soup. I said, let me get the fuck out of here. That's when I was like, I'm done. Because she was going off and off. I'd have been like, all right, girl, like, can I, when Like there was no pause, no break, no nothing for anybody to get a word in edgewise. She is, but she does not see it, which means she makes herself, in my opinion, in the trying to cover or trying to be of another, the bluest eye of it all. She make herself look crazy. She is not ugly. Yeah, she acting like she running further than Jay-Z. Listen, if Jay-Z was really after her, the minute she go live, they pinpoint her shit. The people would run up in her shit. That's it. Hey, Couture, we started the show talking about Cerebral and what's her name? Paris, child. Woo! It's all your fault, girl. It's all your fault. You posted that shit yesterday, and I ran up on there to see what the hell was going on. And I was like, oh my Lord, that's it. He too old to be thinking about no fucking Jaguar, right? You probably don't even remember who that is if you want to keep it a buck. She gives herself she think too highly of herself. She get too highly of herself. She said for a federal crime. I think Sean felt bad about just creating a situation, for being the catalyst of this situation to begin with. You know, because you don't ever think, nowhere in my mind, his mind, nobody's mind, did you think this shit was gonna go the way it went. And it just went out of control. In a week, child. In a week, her ass was on the run with Jaguar, child. In a week. She was out of here. Caused by Gina, her siblings are done, and the mom had a stroke and hasn't talked in 7 years. Oh my God. That's what I'm telling you. I just told you the story about my aunt. I told her, what the fuck? And I get it, it's your kid. I get it, it's your kid. You know what I'm saying? You birthed them, and you just want to, you just want them to be okay. You want to know that you leave in this world, whenever you do leave this world, and all your kids, all your offspring is going to be all right. I recognize that shit. But I also recognize that mental illness is real shit. And you stressing yourself, all it's going to do is kill you, and they still going to be running around here like nothing happened. They good. They live in their delusion, and her delusion, it's not her fault that the issue's going on with her family. And her delusion, her behaviors ain't got nothing to do with her mama stroking out. All of that, running behind. It enabled. I'm sorry. I told my own, I swear to you. I said, what the fuck? Because I don't normally curse. I don't curse on my own. I don't even curse on, y'all know I curse to y'all, but I don't curse around them. Child, she said that shit to me. And I said, are you fucking crazy? Because I just could not, no. What? No. No. She said Legina called 911 because Jad told her to, saying he pushed her down. Oh my God. See, they trying to set up a whole takedown of that man. Oh my God. You see, but again, I told y'all, I ain't been on the thing. I can't, the screens have been messing with me. Okay, boom. This guy, get him out of here. Hold on, let me block you, baby. There you go. Don't come on my chat dropping weird letters and shit. You're out of here. Okay? You're out of here. Hey, I just deleted the bot. Yes, y'all know what the frick I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say it. If you ain't ever read it, you need to read it. Okay. I cannot. Can we not? Oh God, she sounds scared for go. All right. So like, what else are we gonna talk about? Because like I said, I'm here. I missed y'all. We here though. Let's see what else we gonna talk about besides them crazy ass people. Ooh, I just opened my phone. Subways just sent me an offer. I don't even like Subways like that. I'm a blimpy girl. Mm, let me go on the IG and see what is popping. Shout out to the ladies in the group chat. Shout out for y'all keeping it going when I was really messed up. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'm gonna see if I get into my doctor this week. Or maybe next week. We'll see when what the heck is happening? Oh. Ooh. What is happening? Oh. So um why are they talking about Masika? Hazel E and Masika. Ain't nobody give a shit. Oh, have y'all seen Alexis Sky? Hold up.
I require flowers. I require date nights. I require time. I require respect. I require loyalty. I require love. I require affection. I require reassurance. I require all these things. Yes. Listen, ladies, never settle for less. There's a man out there that will give you everything that you require. And I want you to know, stop settling because it looks good. Stop settling because it sounds good. Stop settling because he has money. Stop settling, ladies. Know your worth. Love yourself. Understand that we are queens and we are not supposed to be treated nothing less than queens. We are strong queens at the end of the day, so we deserve a king, nothing less. And I want you to know, trust the process, have faith, and understand to know.
Child, everybody want to be in the Black empowerment movement, the Black women empowerment movement now. I'm not mad at her requirements because but my thing is like, you didn't know this before. You didn't know this before. I don't know. I don't know. She didn't know this before. Like you know, like I guess. And you know what? I have heard, and I think it's good. I think who was it? The For Harriet girl. What's her name? I don't remember her name right now. You know, she made a post and she was like, you know, the sexual liberation movement, right? Y'all know I'm all about doing what you want to do, but not being a dumb dude and like swallowing cucumbers like Alexis did. I told y'all about the swallowing cucumber situation. And like, it ain't given what we thought it was given, right? You're doing all of this shit for what? At the end of the day, you're taking a whole hard L because you're allowing men who aren't even worthy of your freaking time in your life, right? Like, so the gag is that the next time we see Alexis, she don't need to be dating anybody who calls himself a rapper or anything like that. If she's saying that's the real test. That's the real test, to see how she moves. Because there's a lot of things. Shit, she could have ran up on my channel and watched a couple of videos and now saying all of this stuff, right? She could have ran up on a lot of people's channels. It's like, yeah. But it's like, really, how you going to play this shit out in your real life situation? Right? How you going to play this shit out in your real life situation? Right? You deserve all of that. And one thing you ain't never gonna get none of that stuff from is from one of these rappers or from somebody who lives in a whole baby mama mentality of it all. That's how she ended up in the situation that she ended up with and to begin with. Right? So hopefully she gets it. Hopefully she see Tasha K read the fuck out of her. Hopefully, like, because it's like, you should know that. Like, and I get it. I recognize that she's still working on herself, but I just hope that the next man that we see her with will not be just a repeat of the dudes that she's been with before. Because if you want something new, you got to do something new, because that ain't it. Everybody want to be a relationships coach now, because the shit, like I said, is getting tired. It's woe out, it's toe out, and now everybody want to be like, oh, I told y'all about them fucking swallowing cucumbers and doing all this ghetto ass shit for a bunch of no account ass men. For why? For why? Sharita said, what's the Whitney Houston thing? Okay, let me pull it up. Bonnie sent it to me. Hold on. Shout out to Bonnie. She sent it to me. Wait. Okay. So it is, let me try to, this shit is bright as hell. Hold on. Okay, I was watching YouTube. Somebody wrote this, right? She screenshot and sent it to me. I was watching YouTube and caught this alleged scandal about Whitney Houston. The woman to the left is not Whitney Houston. It's legendary actress Teresa Graves. The alleged rumor is that Teresa gave birth to Whitney in August of 1963 at 15 years old, at 15 years of age. Hold on. When Whitney's father was a grown man. The rumor also speculated that he brought Whitney to his home to be raised by C.C. Houston. Okay, a lot of family did that back in the day. They did do that. Aaliyah didn't do that, but they back in the 60s, niggas did that. I'm not surprised by this if it's not true. Teresa was born in Texas, 1948. It's a picture of this lady. I'm gonna pull up a picture of her in Hughes, Texas, which pushed her at 15 at the time. John Russell Houston was born September 13th, which would make him 43 when Whitney was born. This is boiling tea. I'll let y'all find out more info. All of this is alleged, but you can't deny their resemblance. Teresa also sounds identical to Whitney, along with certain gestures she did when being interviewed. Wow, just wow. Let's look up what I'm gonna pull up a picture of her. Hold on, give me a second. Oh shit, it came up real fast. It's like it knew I was looking for it, baby. So we're gonna pull her up. Well, she do kind of look like Whitney. Hold on. See? Hold up. She do kind of look like her. Again, it don't matter. I don't necessarily think this is boiling hot tea, because Whitney has been dead for like what, 15 years now, 10 years, something like that. And at the end of the day, it don't really matter. But probably it makes sense, especially when we think about the way Whitney Houston's mother treated her, allegedly treated her. Side big babies. I told y'all, I grew up with two cousins who I did not realize weren't my aunt's children. She wasn't my blood aunt. Her husband is like blood related to me, like But growing up, I did not realize that two of the kids that lived in the house, they were all to me. She raised them. She treated them like her kids. I was a big grown adult, for real, before I found out that wasn't their natural born mother. Like, they both had different mothers and stuff. Like, so it happens. My aunt, shout out to my aunt. She raised them like they were hers, so I would never have known. But yeah, girls, it probably, I don't know. So that's the Whitney Houston thing. But again, I don't know if it even matters at this point. She said, I don't know if it, yes, Kimberly, yes. because it was cool. And like I told y'all, and I've always said this to y'all, that's why you'll never catch a picture of me now, then, or beforehand of me like with the pose with my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much. The over sexualization of yourself, and but then expecting people not to sexualize you. You know, and I'm y'all know I swear to God I'm beautiful, child. And but like the over sexualization of it all, it can be a lot. And then you confused of why you're in the positions that you're in when you have, you know, when because the world told you to sexualize yourself, and now you're feeling like, well, why people only look at me as a sexual object and don't want nothing else from me? Like that's why. And you know, they're saying like, you know, a lot of women now are, and I love it. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of us are recognizing or re-recognizing our value because we forgot. That's what I'm gonna say. We forgot. A lot of women forgot who they are, their value. They have these niggas out here treating them or trying to act like, it's like I would say, like half of these motherfuckers, I don't think men should be cheating on you or doing any of that crazy shit on you anyway. But like a lot of these, you know, just being just losing, y'all. Y'all already know my vibes and what I think about things like that. You're just losing. You're hard losing. Like just to be in a relationship where you're losing at. Like we're women. You could get in a relationship easy if you want to. But like, what's the point of being in one if you're taking a hard L? What does that say about you? What does that say about what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in a relationship because, oh, you need a man, you want a man, but you're struggling. But this shit is stressing you out. But this thing, but you gotta pay half the bills. Y'all already know how I feel. You know, you gotta do all of this extra. Cause you know, just being a woman is fucking the extra work of it all. Then to add more extra work of it all on top of it to some emotionally immature idiot, right? But like, you chose that emotional immature idiot. Like, no mas, no more. It's done. I'm glad about it. I'm really glad that some women are just like, we're over it. I'm not doing it no more. It don't make no sense. If you're not winning, what's the point? Like Alexis, you know, like the whole thing with Alexis, it's like, we have to be, that's why we got to teach our kids from young. Got to teach them from young, because all of the things that we watched her go through, and we only see the surface. We only see what people show us, right? But all the things that she's been going through for all of these years, like with her baby, and you know, these men's not really doing too much, right? Or not really, or not seeing her as like an actual human, right? Just some like object, right? Because she presents, okay, as the object. That's a selling point, right? That's why I said I would have just hoped. I'm hoping that the next time we see her, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, sorry, y'all. That was the neurologist. Shout out to my neurologist. They just got some things approved that I was waiting for to get the approved, yo. That's why, okay, y'all already know the vibes. Y'all know I got issues with the eyes. That's not why I'm not on the screen right now. Child, my whole thing, I was just talking to her and telling her, she was like, what in the hell? Yes. So she just got some things approved. So when I get off with y'all, I got to call and make this appointment. They're going to do an MRI of my head and my eye. So, and then there was one more thing. Magnetic imaging or some shit. And then there's one more thing that she got to get approved. So hopefully that get approved. I'm trying to get all of these things done before I go see my retinal specialist, because he's just going to try to get those things. But if the neurologist is doing it, I'm stressed out, y'all. But whatever, we'll be fine. I've been half blind since I was a baby, so I'm used to the shit. I just need to get like this shit approved for my transfer for my apartment, because I really can't deal with this shit no more. I really can't deal with this shit no more. It's stressing me all the way out. I just went. I told you I went over there this morning. Like, what the fuck is happening? We supposed to be moving. What is happening? You know, like I was just in my bed for a week because I can't. You know what it is? I can't. Y'all know I have a 1-bedroom apartment. My daughter has the bedroom because she's a girl, she's a growing child, and I'm just gonna give her the freaking bedroom. And I can't control the light. Y'all know this is my studio, my bedroom, everything. That, you know, the kitchen is here, the bathroom is here, the other lights are here, you know, the windows go all the way across, right? So that's already difficult to block out those lights, even with the blackout curtains, right? Then you got the kitchen light on. It's not like I could tell my kid, oh, my eyes fucked up, don't go make no breakfast, don't go eat, or don't go piss and use the bathroom and turn the light on. You know what I'm saying? So they need to get this shit going because I'm exhausted. I'm emotionally tired. My eye tired. Everything tired. It's just tired. It's tired. Okay? But whatever. Here we go. Let's get back to the comments. Shout out. So when I get off the phone, I'm going to call, make an appointment. Hopefully I can get in there to sometime this week. Okay. It was now abandoned. Yes. That movement. The movement where they told you to slut it up. And I told y'all, I've been telling y'all, and y'all, oh, but we want to have fun. It's good, sure, in the privacy of your privacy, if you're gonna do some stupid shit, but don't even. And what did I tell y'all? When you do fuck shit, you do fuck shit for a little bit, and then you keep it pushing. You don't have that shit associated to you for real, because then that's who you are, and then that's how the world is gonna perceive you. And that's just the reality of the shit. Oh, child, I heard that too. Hold on. Oh, this is my mama. She just forwarded me something. I heard that too. Well, I didn't hear it. I did. Well, Natalie posted a video. Okay, and she was talking about, she fired Tommy from the show, which I respect, because again, these bitches ain't raised right. A lot of people ain't raised right, and like, you get an opportunity. Hold on. Oh, that was my shit. Yo. 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 Can I tell y'all was a little something about what's happening in my family? So somebody in my family is allegedly having a baby. They don't know if it's their baby, they 40, whatever, and this is their first alleged baby. They don't even think this is their baby. The person who they're having a baby with, I am one of the most reasonable people in the family. You already know how I give it up. So, she called me, and then like, oh my God, like, I don't know what it is. Can I be real with you? If a nigga don't want to be, I don't know. We started this whole video about the self-respect of it all. We started this whole video about like, why the fuck a bitch need closure? I don't understand. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. If somebody is whole telling you, like, and I feel fucked up that this person, this male person in my family is being so hard and so I don't give a F. She could, I don't care at all. I don't care. Leave me alone. I won't bother with her. That's horrible to begin with. Okay. Why do you keep going? What the fuck is calling? And I said this to her. What is keep calling this nigga? It's like you think keep calling him is gonna make him like, even when she was texting him, it was something that happened. He was cheating on. He don't want to be with you, so he fucking around doing whatever, And she was like, it could affect the baby. And it's like you texting him all of this shit, and he's like, call me. And she like, call me. And he was like, yo, she just called me to tell me the same shit she called me. You know what that says to me? That a nigga don't care. And I'm embarrassed at the fact that the nigga don't care. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, the nigga don't care. And it's to me, and I said this to her, you need to just maybe like just go. You about to have this baby in a month or so, and just relax, and just because this is the kind of shit that will make you go into early labor. The kind of stress that is on your body, that is why women don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, and I've said this before to y'all, like, I don't need closure. Because you end up in situations like this, trying to find out, why you don't want me. Hold on. Trying to find out, why you don't want me, why you don't want to be with me, why you don't want to be, get somebody else to do it. That's what I said to her. And I didn't want to have to say it, and then it's like, and then she, after calling me, and I told her the truth. I'm sorry. And I said, if the baby is his, the rest of us gonna be here for you. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to. At the end of the day, he don't want to. He said no. I'm ashamed that he said no, but he said no. And calling his mom ain't gonna help. He big and 40-ish. I can't make him do shit. You can't make him do shit. He don't want. Why? And I said this to her. I ain't gonna hold you. And I told him I said this to her. Like, but he been in 40-ish, and he been like that. I said he don't really, he in these streets. Why you even engaging with a nigga in these streets? Why you keep effing a nigga, knowing that he doing this and he doing that, he doing this? It's like, where is the accountability of allowing this bullshit into your life? And you keep, even if you keep like, even if you be like, he responds, but then wait till the baby is here and put his ass on child support. Then wait till the baby is here and put his ass on child support. But keep trying to call him, and all that shit is going to make you do is go into early labor, is to distress your baby. You should be having a calm pregnancy. A calm pregnancy. I don't And I don't want to be an asshole, because but a part of me is like, but are you thinking about the baby? Like, fuck him. And I said this, like, fuck him. If he don't want to be with you, fuck him. It's not like I said, if the baby is his, nigga, you got the rest of us. Everybody else here gonna have you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else gonna have you. But for now, this nigga don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. And you running after a nigga, and I said this to her. I said, look at all the women around him. Look at the me's of the world. You think the God? Nah, nigga, fuck you. I'm gonna give you like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, I choose me, ho. You running after a nigga who don't want you is gonna make him run faster. And I said this, maybe if you just fall back and just choose you, then he might come back to you and figure out what the fuck is going on. Why you ain't running after me? Why you ain't chasing something? But keep going after a man that is wholeheartedly saying that don't give a fuck. He ain't answering your phone calls. The only answered up the phone calls he gave you was when you threatened to call his mama. And then he like, don't call my mom. You could call any of my cousins or whatever, but don't call my mama. My mama is going through it. Don't do it. But then you called the mama anyway. And the mama's like, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. So now he looking at you like, now I don't have to ever answer the phone for you. So all this other bullshit means nothing. And you're about to have this baby in less than, what month is this? In less than 2 months. And all of this stress and all of this for what? I can't. That's why I keep telling y'all, I'm not going to allow nobody to make me I can't allow nobody to make me bitter, because that's what it is. But then we gonna act like we don't know. Like, and I said this to her. I'm like, but he like 41 and like, don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't really that nigga. He ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, what about that made you even think that like this was the man you wanted to have a baby with? What about any of this? What about after he start behaving like this? Even if he was behaving cool at first, even if he was behaving semi-cool at first, what about when he started doing all of this wild shit and all of this other shit came up and came out, made you say, I'm going to continue and continue and continue and continue and continue, bringing not only harassing him, but bringing your own blood pressure up and putting you in a bad position. When you are here growing the last 2 months, the great development of your child, harassing and going through and bitter and the toxicity of it all. And I said this shit to her. I said, she was like, oh, I'm gonna leave town. I said, well, leave town. Block the nigga on all platforms. Leave town and just woosah for the next month or two. Just woosah. And be okay and be like, this ain't her first child, and just woosah and be okay with, you know what, it is what it is. If all else fails after the baby born and you test and it's his child, then you put his ass on child support, and that's just what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you, girl. Well, you was talking about the oxygen. Yeah, I will be. I know that already. Like I said, it's stressful or whatever, but I know my eyesight will be okay. Everything will be fine at the end of the day. I might have to be up on screen, or I might want, have to pull up and actually wear my glasses on the TV for a while. On the screen for a while. Either way, I will be fine. We will be fine. It's not, hold on. Let me see where we at. It's need to pull out certain things like men do. She said, I'm a Libra Scorpio. I can't go for it. Like, I can't go for it. Well, I'm a Scorpio. Y'all see, I'm a Scorpio, but y'all know my Venus is in Libra. My love, I can't go for it. You try to disrespect my love, Like, I will shut your whole life out. That's how I am. I will shut your life. You disrespect my love and affection that I poured into you. How? No, bitch. I choose me every time. See, fighting and boxing are two different things. So she was even like, I was training. Tommy didn't take that shit seriously. Tommy thought street fighting and boxing was the same thing, and it's not. We need 30 more likes. We need 30 more likes. You probably need 40. Okay, just get them likes up, please and thank you. I'm here. And my screen, my screen is dimmed so hard, y'all, but I'm struggling through this shit. Okay, so y'all can give me a like. All right, like this video. I'm here. I was like, there was no way in hell I'm gonna go 2 weeks without coming on here. I'm here. Please. That's what I'm just like, please. Like, when a nigga don't want nothing to do with you, please choose you. I don't want to have to be involved in this shit. I don't. Like, I'm disappointed. Y'all know me. I'm disappointed when a woman don't recognize her value and let a nigga just walk all over it like she don't matter. The action said everything. That's why I was like, she telling me the story, and in my head, I'm trying to be thoughtful, but I'm just like, you let all this shit slide, and now you talking about, and now you trying to, I'm like, girl, you should have chose you a long time ago. That's why I keep saying, choose you. When you choose you, what is meant for you will be there for you. When you keep not, this is how you end up in fuck shit. This is how we end up in bad situations. And it only makes it even worse when even if you fuck up the first time and you got in this stupid shit by accident or whatever, when a nigga show you, I don't fuck with you, you little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you, believe it. What do you get out of trying to go back or have, what conversation do you think you're going to have? What's the point of the conversation? Number one, I don't understand the point of the conversation. I'm be real with you. Like, what the fuck is the conversation? Do you think when you say this shit out your voice, the way you say it, the tone of your voice or whatever is going to change a nigga's opinion? No, it's not. It's not. He know. Could you text it? He don't give a fuck. If he gave a fuck, you wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. That's how I see it. I be trying to be like, I be trying, man. Actions speak louder than words. I be trying, man. I don't know what the fuck. Like, if somebody is wholeheartedly, I don't care. I don't want it. I'm denying her. I deny her. I deny the baby. I don't give a fuck. At that point, like, ain't nothing I can do to make that grown ass man do anything. All you can do is hope that, it say child support at the end of the day. But pick you. Because all of this other shit is going to have your baby sick. It's going to have you sick. I don't see the point. I personally don't see the point. I ain't going to hold you. I don't see the point. But maybe that's why she ain't called me back and she called the mother and not me back. Because I just told her some real shit. And y'all know me. I'm still like, the family going to be here. Don't worry about it. Because it's real shit. The family going to be there, But you can't make this grown-ass man fuck with you. We can't. He big and grown. I don't know, y'all. It just made my head hurt. Because I don't want no parts of it. She said, we need to stop. There we go. Into bitterness and brokenness. Tell them to play in someone else's. That's what I said. That's what I said. Let somebody else do it. He did. So what? Let somebody else do it. Let somebody else. You got better things to do. All this shit. I'm telling you, and I've been telling y'all, when you allow this shit, And you keep going and keep going and keep going. And I get a love, but at the end of the day, you got to choose you. At the end of the day, you got to choose you. And I get a love. I've been there, done that. We've been there, done that. We all been there, done that. But at the end of the day, you got to choose your own fucking self, because you're going to let these niggas break you. Emotionally break you. Got you out of it. So you putting your own child in danger by getting all for what? If a nigga don't want you, keep him pushing, keep him deucing. He don't want to talk to you, the fuck him. Nigga don't want to talk to you, fuck him. Don't talk. Then now you ain't talking to him. That's what I said. I said, well, why don't you block him? He's like, you keep calling him. He not calling you. Block him. For when he do decide to call you, he can't pick up he can't fucking get in contact with you. He's like, I blocked her and everything. She's still trying to call me for fake numbers. When it's that deep, I don't know, man. I got too much. I'll take an L. I am like, well, maybe that's I'm a runner. I'm a track star. Joe gonna run away when it get hard. Fuck that. Fuck that. You act like you don't want me. Okay. The rest of that bullshit, in my opinion, don't matter. At that point, this nigga don't want me. All that shit don't matter. The whys of it all don't matter. The why don't matter. Why would you do this to me? Nigga, who cares? Choose you. That's how I feel about it. Who cares? Who cares why? Why is he doing this to me? It don't matter. Choose you and your baby. That's it. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. It don't matter. Because trying to get an answer for what? Niggas is trash. End of the day, that's your answer. At the end, that's your answer. Niggas is trash. You fucked up. You got the wrong nigga. Nigga trash. Move on. That's how I see it. Cut dry. End of story. And y'all know I've been emotional, and keep it pushing. Work on yourself. Say, fuck. How the fuck? Why the fuck? Damn. What? How I get in this fucking situation? Fuck. Let me see. How the fuck I get in this situation? Why didn't I leave the first fucking time this nigga did this shit to me? Oh, now, no, man. Learn a lesson and don't let these niggas break you and have you all fucked up and angry and shit. That's how you stroke out. That's how you stroke out while they still going along, living their best lives in somebody else's house and somebody else's coochie. Not even thinking about you. There's 61 likes. Y'all need to get it up. I don't want to. I tried to. I said it. I don't want to. I don't fucking want to. I don't. But a part of me is like, this nigga is, is like, goddamn. Thank you, Angela. Angela gave that thumbs up when she got in. I gave my commentary and she didn't want to hear it. She said, I just broke up a long-term. You broke up? How the fuck you broke it up? Long-term friendship. Oh, with my mom's friend daughter. Oh, okay, who I grew up with. She got mad because some man told her that he likes me and not her. She tried to take it out on me. Listen, we women are coming into terms, are coming into fruition, are living our best lives, right? And there are women who are still pick-me-in, are still throwing their friends under the bus for boys who don't want them. Shoot, I had this conversation with my daughter over the weekend over some crap that's happened with some girl in her school, and she's like, oh, I feel so bad for her. And and it's just, and I'm just like, shit, well, hopefully it's a lesson she learned in junior high school, that most girls don't learn that shit to high school or after high school, but maybe it's a lesson that she gonna learn early, so hope, I guess that's the point of the beauty school, for us to put people onto game that their mamas might not have told them, that they might not have learned in their said community, because everybody does not have the same, aren't fortunate along with fortunate enough to have the same viewpoints or the same examples to live by, right? So, child, I don't know. All I want to be like is let somebody else do it. Yeah, but when you giving it to them and they don't want it, take that shit back. Like, that's what I said. I say just take it back. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. Take it back. I don't want none of it. Take it back. Let that nigga go looking for you. Take it back. She said it's the bushes and the cloud watchers. Oh, y'all is crazy as hell. Oh, okay, we had 2 hours. Where we go? What else could we talk about today? I don't want to harp too much on that story because it's just, I wish it wasn't so. I wish I wasn't the one that had to have these fucking conversations, because I really don't want to be the one to have these conversations. But I do get it. And I guess, like I said, I'm rational. I'm rational, in my family. I'm kind of rational, and y'all know how I give it up. And it's just because I was still, I was still looking out for her. And I'm like, I know I ain't gonna, even though I'm related to this nigga, I'm still telling you, like, fuck him, choose you. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, keep running after a nigga who don't want you. Like, I'm never gonna do that. Not at all. Not at all. Family member or not. No. I'm gonna hope to God that you see, and you be like, choose better for yourself and your kid, especially if this kid might be related to me, because you're gonna raise them, and I don't want to have to counteract all the I don't want to have to counteract, what this child might think of the world and of people, and of how to deal and how to have a successful life and relationship. I don't want to. I want people to be able to say, hey, I choose me, lesson learned. I'm old enough for this bullshit. I'm not 19 no more. I'm not a kid no more. I'm big and grown. And we've been there, done that. If you keep reliving the same lessons, the same shit over and over again, that's the definition of insanity. Let's get it together. No, you are not wrong. People need to go get therapy. People need to go get therapy and deal with their shit and recognize that it's okay. Everybody has things that they go through, and it's stressing me out, y'all. All right. Listen, I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm definitely gonna come back later, because I got a couple phone. I gotta call the doctor, make this appointment for my MRIs, and I gotta call this child real quick. So, and I want to go get me something to eat, because I ain't really eat nothing. Y'all know how I am. I don't eat in the morning. So I'm gonna get me something to eat, and I'm gonna be back on today, guaranteed. Because last week I was not on, so I'm gonna guarantee be back on later on tonight, probably like around 6:00. I think. Wait, I was supposed to go to an event today, but I don't think I'm going, because I can't control the light. I know where it's supposed to be. It's going to be real bright and shit. I was supposed to go to this, and it's going to snow tonight. It's this coalition meet, and I decided to get back into the things that I was doing pre-COVID. I was into a lot of events and different things. So I said, oh, and I paid for the ticket too. It was only like $10. So it's, and the person will let me transfer the ticket over to next month's meeting if need be, because I don't think I'm going outside. I can't put on no contacts. I don't want to be going all the way to the city. Public transportation. What happened if my fucking eyes start acting up? We don't want no problems. Well, no problem. So I'll probably be on later on tonight. No, not probably. I will be on later on tonight, probably around 6, maybe around 8. It depends on when. It depends on what time my vidIQ tell me is the best time to come on. But yeah. So I'll see y'all a little later. And as oh shit, this is bright. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. Okay? Have a good one.